So about a month ago, Nano Pro, the world's most powerful and the world's first multimodal image model, was released on the world by the Google AI team, and it has unleashed a ridiculous amount of possibilities and use cases for creating really cool images, graphics, and basically anything you can think of when it comes to creating illustrations. You can even merge up to 9 reference images all into one output. And after playing around with the model and how it can apply to my AI agency, I've identified 5 insane ways that you can use the world's best AI image model that you might have never even thought of. And no, I'm not talking about taking pictures of your fridge so the AI can tell you what to eat. And I'm not talking about adding pictures from an e-commerce brand and putting it on a model, because you guys already know how all of that works, and I'm not here to bore you. I'm here to show you the 5 workflows that I'm using that I don't think people have shown you yet. Also, to save costs, guys, if you're looking to use Nano Pro at scale, and I'm talking hundreds of images or even thousands of images a month, then using it on Higgsfield AI is the cheapest price on the market right now. After looking at this graphic of the price breakdown of Nano across all of the different platforms that offer it, I found that Higgsfield has it at a ridiculous price. And up until December 7th, all new users on Higgsfield AI will get Nano for free for the entire year. So switching to one consistent plan is a very big weight off of my shoulders, because I don't have to worry about all of the Google AI credits that I'm spending just generating images. And so if you want to grab Higgsfield AI and follow along in this tutorial, then that's just the link down below. But my goal in this video is to keep it sweet, compact, and show you these 5 use cases. So let's buckle up, like this video if you haven't yet, subscribe if you haven't yet, or if you're new to the channel, and let's jump right in. All right, so use case number 1, guys, is turning complicated code into a infographic that anyone can understand, even a 5th grader. So one of the things that my AI agency does is we sell operating systems and we sell entire code bases to marketing teams, to entrepreneurs, to creatives, and for them to actually understand how the entire app works, it can be kind of difficult. And so what I've done is I told my coding agent on Replit to turn my entire code base into a nice, simple summary. And so I'm just going to open up that summary. And what I did is I grabbed this explainer, I copied it in to the Nano chat widget right here, and I pasted it in, and I said, turn this graphic into something a 5th grader will understand. And as you guys can see, what we got out is actually something very simple and something easy to digest for someone that's brand new to coding. And so it explains how the dashboard works, the upload and schedule works, how we have different AI agents all built into the platform. And overall, this can help someone actually wrap their mind around what we're actually delivering to them. Now, the same exact use case that I just explained can happen with AI agents. So recently on this channel, guys, I came out with the Gemini 3 AI agents, and these agents can turn any script from YouTube into a clone video, into a long form script, short form script, but these automations are actually quite intense. And so what I want to do here, guys, is show you the automation and show you how I actually turned it into that graphic. So on the screen here, we could see the 5 different AI agents I have for my Gemini 3 workflows. And all I had to do to turn it into a graphic there was download it as a JSON file. And then I went into my computer, I found that JSON file, and I opened it up. Now I have the raw JSON text of the actual workflow, and I can just copy it and head over to Nano on Higgsfield, paste it in, and say, turn this into a simple to understand graphic of how the workflow automation actually functions. And after pasting it in, a couple seconds went by and we get out this nice graphic. And so this simplifies how the actual workflow works. And so when people are following along with my tutorials or following along with anyone else's tutorials, I recommend them delivering something like this to their clients, because in this way, they're going to actually be able to wrap their minds around it, especially if they're visual learners and especially if they're brand new to an end-to-end platform. Now, next one, guys, is turning 2D architectural designs of a new home build and turning that into 3D mockups and 3D renderings of the exterior of the house, the interior of the house, and all of the different floor plans. And so what I did in this use case, guys, is I screenshotted each one of the floor plan layouts, and then I fed that to the chat agent right here, and then it outputted the actual renderings of what this house will look like when it's finished. And so when my client is delivering the renderings to their potential clients, they're actually able to see what the house will look like before it's built. In the past, something like this would have costed a lot of money to hire someone someone to actually draw up these renderings. And so the crazy thing about Nano Banana is that the output of the renderings are actually quite consistent. And I did it multiple times, and the layout is the exact same every single time. Just the design of the house is a little bit different. In that way, my client that's doing these house designs can actually charge and choose different layouts and have different price points associated to these layouts. Now, the fourth one, guys, is actually turning your scripts for content or any educational based content and turning it into a slideshow. And so I was about to make a video talking about the new Kling 01 multimodal video model. After playing around with that model, I have to admit it's pretty fucking ass, so I'm not going to be making a video on it, but I was about to. And what I did was I turned my script into different slides so that I can explain it to people much easier and so that they can use Kling 01 much easier. But again, after using Kling 01, I've come to realize that it's just not good at all. Now, guys, the last one needs to be used inside of Google AI Studio because you have to send in a system prompt. But what we do here is we can turn any educational piece of text into an infographic, and the infographic can also be in your style. And so for me, I'm talking about different AI workflows, different AI agents. And so adding this to my LinkedIn posts would be game changing. And you guys are gonna get this system prompt in the No Code Academy where you guys can just pop this in. And what it basically does is it explains to the agent how to turn any piece of content that I'm sending in into this infographic. And so I wanna show you guys a quick real-time example. I'm gonna head over into Twitter and I'm just going to copy the text of this N8N agent that I posted on Twitter, just breaking down how it works. And I'm just gonna take it back to the Google AI Studio and I'm gonna paste it in. There we go. So we get the $500,000 a year AI content engine. It basically exposes how the traditional video production workflows in the past were a massive waste of time. They were very expensive and there's a lot of manual work associated. And then it compares it to the influencer workflow that is completely automated, which means it's scalable, it's much faster, and it costs a lot less. And so in the future posts that I'm gonna be making on Twitter alongside my videos, I can also add this infographic, which just adds that little bit more professional touch to it, a little bit more value for the viewer. And so I tried to make this quick. I wanted you guys to see the 5 use cases that I'm using that most people haven't shown you yet. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun building with Nano Banana Pro.